Welcome to part 69 of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. In this video I'll be evolving all the Pokemon I obtained in the last video. Okay, on my team are the Weedle. That just needs 127 experience points to go to level 7, upon which it will evolve into Kakuna. Here's the Ekans. It just needs 102 experience points to level up to 22, upon which it will evolve into Arbok. Here's the Eevee and the other Eevee. They're ready to evolve into Jolteon and Flareon whenever I want. And here's Kabuto. It's ready to evolve into Kabutops at level 40. It just needs 194 experience points. Let's evolve those two Eevees now. Okay, I need a Firestone and a Thunderstone. Okay, here we go. And what Eevee is evolving? And Eevee evolved into Jolteon. That's that sorted. Okay, let's use a Firestone on the other one. And what Eevee is evolving? And Eevee evolved into Flareon. Okay, that's that done. Now we're at 144 on the Pokedex. Okay, let's put those two away. I'll have to pause the video at some point in this video and level both of those up to level 50, like the Vaporeon I have. Okay, let's get rid of those two. Okay, I also wanted to show you this. I leveled up that Mr. Mime that I caught, the one that's not called Miles. I leveled it up to level 50 by going in the Cerulean Cave and getting experience there. I used Mewtwo to help me, and Mewtwo got so much experience from helping out that he leveled up to level 71. That took a lot of experience as well. Anyway, Mr. Mime. Yeah, pretty decent special and speed, but rubbish attack and defense. He's pretty much like a weaker Alakazam, really. Yeah, he already had Confusion. He learned Substitute, and I think he learned Double Slap as well. I can't remember if he already had Barrier. I think he did. Yeah, he learned Substitute, and he learned Double Slap. I actually taught it Psychic using the Psychic TM29, and I put that over Double Slap because I wanted to keep Confusion, Substitute, and Barrier, because Barrier is sort of like its signature move, really. So it now knows Psychic. That's that. I also leveled Jinx up to level 50. Jinx, as you know, is only available legitimately in yellow and blue and red, with one that you can only catch in blue and red called Lola, well, the one you can only trade for via an in-game trade called Lola. It's just like Mr. Mime, really. Sort of decent special and speed, but rubbish attack and defense. This one also had Double Slap, but I replaced that with Ice Beam, which was TM13, so I've used TM13 up. I've used TM13 and TM29 on Jinx and Mr. Mime respectively, so it now knows Ice Beam. Yeah, I wiped over Double Slap. It knows Ice Punch. I replaced Pound with that, I think it was. Yeah, it has Lovely Kiss, which is another sleeping move, which has the same accuracy, the same rate of accuracy as Sleep Powder, so it's better than Hypnosis and Sing, but not as good as Spore. It also knows Body Slam, which is quite decent. It also, I replaced it knew Lick as well. I replaced Body Slam I mean, I replaced Lick with Body Slam because Body Slam also causes paralysis, and it's a better move. It's a better move overall. Yes, so that's Jinx. So I taught it Ice Beam. Here's Hitmonlee. Decent attack and speed, but rubbish special and defense. It knew Double Kick. I replaced Double Kick with High Jump Kick. It doesn't learn Mega Kick until level 53, but I only leveled it up to level 50. It knows Meditate, Rolling Kick, and Jump Kick. High Jump Kick is the best move for now, but it does learn Mega Kick at level 53. Magmar. Decent attack, speed and special, but not very good defense. Yeah, the only decent fire move it learned was Fire Punch. It learned Smoke Screen and Confuse Ray, and it already had Ember, I think, so that's that. Pretty average. It's Pidgeot again. There's the Koffing, that's ready to evolve into Weezing at level 35. Just needs 57 experience points. I'll just show you Mewtwo. Yeah, really powerful. Its best thing is its special, Psychic with Mewtwo. That will wipe anything out, even most Psychic types, as long as they're not too highly leveled. Attack it is really decent as well, and the speed and even the defense. That's the lowest, but it's still extremely powerful. Yeah, Swift, Psychic, Barrier, and Recover. I remember when I played Blue, I actually taught it Mega Punch for some reason, but that was quite powerful with it as well. Yep, that's Mewtwo. Yeah, it leveled up to level 71 because I used it a lot to help the other ones level up in Cerulean Cave. Yeah, needs 13,000 experience points to level up to 72. Electabuzz, have a quick look at that. Decent speed, okay special, not bad attack but rubbish defense. Quick attack, Thunder Punch, Thunder Shock, and Screech. I think I replaced Screech. I think I replaced Leer or something with Screech. I think maybe, I can't remember, or maybe it was Double Team or Agility. I can't remember. But yeah, the best electric move it knows now is Thunder Punch. I don't know if it learns anymore. I don't think so. So Thunder Punch is the climax of Electabuzz's moves that he learns. This is Meowth. It's ready to evolve into Persian at level 28. Just needs 24 experience points. That's not bad. Yeah, I replaced Leer with Screech. I think it did know Leer. Here's that other Pikachu. It's at level 50. Pretty much like the other Pikachu, except it got boosted experience, so it was easier to level up. And I decided to get rid of Slam and keep Double Team this time, so it knows Thunder, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, and Double Team, so that's quite good. So that's ready to evolve into Raichu. I didn't allow it to learn Light Screen, which it learns at level 50, so it's ready to evolve into Raichu. Yeah, which means I shouldn't really have leveled it up to 50 really, because I wasn't going to teach it Light Screen anyway. So, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a Raichu. Okay. What else is there? Oh, yeah, that's the other ones that just evolved. Okay, let's get another one out, and then let's. I'll get Koffing out and then evolve that. I might as well get that Pikachu out while I'm at it and evolve that now. Okay, yeah, so as soon as I evolve this into Raichu, I'll turn it back with Gameshark into my ID number, so it'll be my Raichu again. Okay, let's use Thunderstone, because Thunderstone won't work on it if it has my ID number, because it will be one that walks around with me, and it will refuse, quote-unquote, the Thunderstone. Okay, here we go. And what Pikachu is evolving, and it's not refusing, haha. The wonders of Gameshark. And Pikachu evolved into Raichu. Okay, that's all the stones used. Okay, I'm going to turn it back into my Raichu now. I need to put it at the top slot. Let's have a look at its statistics now. It'd be much more powerful, yeah, it's much more powerful than my Pikachu because it's evolved. Much better attack and special and speed. Yeah, I just need to turn it into my Raichu. So let's do that now. Cheat list. ID original. Tick both of these. That's it. That's the code. That won't work for your one. You have to find a proper code for the third and fourth characters of both codes need to be changed to get your number. This code has been tailored by me to make it so that it gets exactly my ID number back. Okay, so this will be my Raichu again. There we go, and it's 54157. That's my ID number. Let's just switch it and then turn the code off. There we go, that should work. There, that's my Raichu. There's something that's not supposed to be in this game, a Raichu that has your ID number. Unless you use Gameshark. Excellent, and it doesn't walk around with me. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video, and when I come back, we'll evolve those other Pokemon, so I'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. Okay, let's just get Meowth out to evolve him, and then we'll go to the mansion, the burnt out mansion, to evolve these. Not Mr. Mime. Yeah, that's what I want, Meowth. Okay, Weedle only needs 129 experience points to level up. The trouble is it doesn't need that many experience points at a skipper level, so I'll have to switch out. I'll have to switch out anyway, it's too weak to defeat any of these, but I'll have to switch out a bit to spread the experience out, so it doesn't skip a level. There's no way this Weedle will be able to defeat this Rattata. Yeah, no way. Let's switch out to Raichu. Thunderbolt, that won't miss. That's all I need, I don't need a Thunder. Excellent. That should be enough, yep, Weedle grew to level 7. Good. And what? Weedle is evolving. Good. Raichu doesn't get boosted experience anymore because he's back to having my ID number thanks to Gameshark. And Weedle evolved into Kakuna. Okay, how much experience does that need? 148 there, that won't need much. I'll do it again. I don't need to pause the video to evolve it into Beedrill, this won't take very long. It doesn't know Harden. Let's get Raichu out again. Okay, let's do another one. Oh good, Eradicate. I'll spread this out a bit, I don't want Kakuna skipping level 8. Hope this doesn't destroy Ekans. Good. Okay, let's switch out to Raichu. Good. Grew to level 8, good. Ekans grew to level 22. And Raichu, yep, blah blah blah. And what? Ekans is evolving. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't Gameshark a Raichu, otherwise it wouldn't have learned Thunderbolt or Thunder or any of the other moves. Ekans evolved into Arbok. Okay, that's that sorted. I need to level it up to 50 though, which I'll do off camera. Yeah, I still need to level up Kakuna to level 10. I think it's level 10 it evolves into Beedrill. I didn't really check. I'm assuming it is because Butterfree is level 10. Can't be another Raticate. No, it's a Rattata. At least it's level 37. So I have a Raichu and a Pikachu. Another Thunderbolt. Good, Kakuna's at level 9. No, didn't learn anything. Hopefully just one more level for a Beedrill. Oh, a Growlithe. Was it? No, it hasn't learned anything. I'll get Meowth out as well, I'll do Meowth at the same time. Raichu, please don't do Raw. Go on, do Raw, you know you want to. Go on. There we are. Inevitable. I pushed my luck there, really, switching out to Meowth as well. I won't do that this time, I'll just get Raichu out now. Good, Kakuna's grown to level 10. And what? Kakuna is evolving. Good. It was level 10. I'll level it up to level 50 off camera. And Kakuna evolved into Beedrill. That's wonderful news, good. Yeah, I thought it would be level 10 because Butterfree is at level 10 as well. Metapod evolves into Butterfree at level 10. Okay, now we just need to do Kabuto, Koffing and Meowth. I should be able to take care of this myself. Slash. I shouldn't need Raichu for this one. He's at level 39 after all. Yeah, good. Excellent. Good. And Kabuto's grown to level 40. And what? Kabuto is evolving. Yep, this is the one I obtained from the lab, from that that dome fossil that I bought, quote unquote, with Gamesharked from Vermilion City. Kabuto evolved into Kabutops. I think it was Vermilion anyway. Yeah, it was Vermilion. Good, we have a Kabutops now. That's good. Okay, who else needs doing? We need to do Koffing into Weezing. Let's do that. I could have just Gamesharked to Weezing, but I thought I'd do it like this. It makes it... I wanted to cheat as little as possible, really. I only wanted to cheat by getting a Koffing, not by getting both of them. Should be able to take care of this without having to switch to Raichu. Let's do a Sludge. Sludge is quite powerful. Yep, good. As long as it doesn't do Hyper Fang. Oh good, Focus Energy. Good, I'm guaranteed to win now. Good, Koffing's grown to level 35. And what? Koffing is evolving. It grows an extra head. And Koffing evolved into Weezing. That's 2 heads. Alright, lastly, let's do Meowth. Might have to have some help from Raichu in this one. No, I shouldn't do, it's only level 26. Let's do Payday, get some money. That's done raw. You still got the money, £54. Can't be sniffed at. Ooh. Payday, gosh. That's annoying, that was the one I was going to use. Okay, Meowth grew to level 28 and picked up £100 or whatever. And what? Meowth is evolving. Meowth evolved into Persian. Good. And that is that. Okay, I'm going to heal up, pause the video, and when I come back I'll have leveled them all up to level 50. I don't know how long that will take, including the Jolteon and Flareon as well. It might take about an hour or so, or probably longer, I don't know. I'll do it in Celadon Cave again with Mewtwo, that's what I'll do. Okay, how many are on the Pokedex now? Oh, we have all the Pokedex. That's all the Pokedex sorted. Haha. All done. All done. The Pokedex completed at last. Okay, when I come back, they'll all be at level 50 at least, and then I'll show you the Diploma that we get for completing the Pokedex. You'd actually get it for just getting to 150, so if you had Mew, but you were missing something else, you'd still get the Diploma. You just need 150 to get the Diploma, not 151, because Mew, they don't expect you to get Mew really, it's just an extra thing, a bonus thing, well, a cheat thing really. Anyway, I'll be back in just a mo. Okay, we're finally back. I've trained all my Pokemon up to level 50. Mewtwo got so much experience, he also leveled up to level 72, so he's even more powerful now. I'll just show you Kabutops. Yeah, pretty decent attack and defense, not bad speed and special. The trouble is it doesn't, well, it hasn't learned that many good moves. It's learned Slash, so it might need leveling up even more to learn some better moves, or perhaps if you just if you teach it some TMs it'll get more powerful, or you could just level Kabutops up to level 70 or 80, and then any move will be really powerful really. But that goes for any Pokemon. Anyway, Beedrill. Yeah, not bad attack and speed, but defense and special are quite low. It does know Pin Missile and Twin Needle, which are bug moves. So they're some of the few moves that are super effective on Psychic types. The trouble is that it's Beedrill using them, so they won't be that powerful. I was curious about Harden. I think Kakuna only knows Harden if you catch a Kakuna on blue and red. It already knows Harden, I think, because the one I checked Game FAQs, and it's according to that on yellow it's supposed to learn Harden at level 7, and it didn't, because I evolved mine. I had a level 6 Weedle. It evolved at level 7 and it didn't learn Harden. So maybe it only learns Harden, it knows Harden if you catch a Kakuna as it is without evolving it from Weedle. Then it knows Harden already. Maybe, but it doesn't matter. It's only Harden. Anyway, yeah, I let it learn Agility. I wiped over String Shot with that, and it learned Fury Attack as well. So yeah, not bad, but it could be better. Jolteon, really good speed and special. Not that bad attack and defense. I think it learns Thunder at level 52, level 54 on blue and red, but level 52 on yellow. So until it does that, it's not that good, because it tried to learn Thunder Wave, but I'd rather have Sand Attack as a non-violent move. It has Pin Missile as well, which is a bug move, and Double Kick. Thunder Shock as well, but that's quite weak, so I recommend once getting Thunder, wiping over Thunder Shock, but then it only knows 2 electric moves, so only get one, only get 1 enhanced electric move. Here's Arbok. Not bad attack, but everything else is pretty average. It learned Glare, that causes paralysis, but it's quite unreliable. Screech, I put that over Leer. It learned Acid and Bite as well, so not too bad. Flareon, apparently this is the worst of the 3 Eevee evolutions. Really good attack and not bad special, but rubbish defense and okay speed. It had Ember, but I wiped it over with Smog. I don't know if it learns any other moves after level 50, I can't remember. Bite, Fire Spin, so you'd need to teach it Fire Blast, but I used that on Charizard. So anyway, I'll just show you the others. I'll just get rid of Mewtwo. Shown you Mr. Mime. Weezing. Really good defense, not bad attack, not bad special, but speed is a bit low. Self-destruct, it learned that. I put that over Tackle, Smog, Sludge and Smokescreen, not too bad. Then again. The other one is Persian, that's the last one I leveled up to level 50. Not really good speed, not bad attack, defense and special. It learned Fury, Swipes, and that's about it, I think. So I don't know if it learns another move. I showed you all the others, didn't I? I put them up to level 50 earlier. I did that before I made this video. Okay, let's get Pidgeot out, and then let's go to Celadon and get our Diploma. That's the final thing to do. There's one more thing to show you in Celadon as well. I did say when I was getting all the game coins that I was going to get the 3 TMs that are available here. I've decided against that now because it will take too long. I can't be bothered to do it, but I will just talk through them because I know what the TMs are. I don't really want to teach those TMs or anything. I can't show you them until I get the coin case out. Alright, I get the coin case out. I don't know why that's necessary. There are 3 moves. I'll be reminded what they are once I see what numbers they are. I can't remember what they are. Where's the coin case? There it is, right. Okay, I have the coin case. Let me have a look at the TMs now, will you? Even though there are no coins in there. I should have enough money to buy the TMs, really, but I just can't be bothered. It will take ages. I could do it off camera and just spend ages getting all the coins again, but there's just no point. Okay, TM23, that's right, I remember now. TM23 is Dragon Rage. That's the move it's one of the few dragon type moves. It always gets 40 HP off every time, guaranteed. It's Dragon Rage, so that's that. TM15 is Hyper Beam. That's the pretty decent, really decent normal move. The only drawback is it takes 2 moves. The Pokemon must quote-unquote recharge after using Hyper Beam. Most Pokemon can learn it. But it's 5,500 coins, which is... I'll just use my calculator. How much is that in... it'd be 5,500 divided by 50. 5,500 divided by 50. Oops. 110, then times 1,000. Because 1,000 coins is 50 coins is £1,000. That's £110,000 that would cost me for that one. Divided by 50 times 1,000. Dragon Rage would cost me £66,000. But the annoying thing about that is, it would, it's not just the money that counts. It's the amount of time I have to spend asking the bloke. It's £1,000 for 50. Would you like some? Yes. Hi, welcome to Rocket Game Corner. Would you like some game coins? It's £1,050. Would you like some? Yes, over and over again, and that's the main thing really. I don't really mind the money. I can just get some more from Pokemon League, or by selling loads of stuff. Anyway, the other one, TM50, that's Substitute. That's the one where you can use some of your HP to make a substitute, and then you can't have any status affecting attacks like sleep or poison happen on your confusion, but it does take HP and it does eventually go. That substitute, you've seen it be used before. Yeah, 7,700 divided by 50, which is 154, times 1,000 is 154,000. That would cost me for a substitute. So yeah, that's how much it would cost me, but I have no coins and I can't be bothered. I don't really have any Pokemon I want to teach those to be honest. So that's what they are. The TMs for sale in the department store, I already have all them, or I've already encountered them. You can actually find them on the ground or get given them. I've used them before. One of them is what's one of them? One of them was... oh, I can't remember, but I have used them. Okay, let's go and get our diploma. We have to get all the way to the top. Here we go. Oh no, the second from top floor, rather. That's where we got Eevee. Well, the first Eevee we got, not the Gamesharked one. Here we go. Wow, excellent. You completed your Pokedex. Congratulations. Diploma, player SC, congrats. I like it how they put congrats on a diploma. Like, you know, would you have that on a real real diploma? Congrats. This diploma certifies that you have completed your Pokedex, Game Freak. That's all we get. That's the only reward we get for completing the Pokedex. And we get it even without Mew. So you only need 150 on the Pokedex. If you just have if you have 150 with Mew, like you don't have any other one like a Dragonair or something, or a Dragonite, or you don't have Kabutops, whatever, but you have Mew, and but you still have 150, you still get the diploma. You just need 150 on the Pokedex, that's all you need. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Go show off your diploma to the development crew. Want me to print out a diploma as proof? Yeah, you can print it out. Just tell me if you want to print out a diploma. Yeah, I didn't realise you could do this. I think this is only in yellow, maybe, because the printer doesn't work in blue and red, I don't know. Yeah, you can print out the diploma with your name on it. Me, I'm the programmer. What a surprise, I never expected anyone to fill a Pokedex. I wrote the story. It's great you caught all the Pokemon. Thanks. And that's that. That's all we get for completing the Pokedex. You get nothing else. At least on yellow you can print off the Pokedex. I don't think we can do that on blue and red. Or maybe we can, I can't remember. Maybe we can. Okay, I'm going to go through all the Pokedex now as promised. Okay, Bulbasaur. Seed, height 2'4", weight 15 pounds. It can go for days without eating a single morsel. In the bulb on its back it stores energy. Ivysaur. Also a seed, 3'3", 29 pounds. The bulb on its back grows by drawing energy. It gives off an aroma when it is ready to bloom. Venusaur. Also a seed, 6'7", 221 pounds. The flower on its back catches the sun's rays. The sunlight is then absorbed and used for energy. Blimey, it's going to take me a while. Charmander. It's a lizard. 2 feet, 19 pounds. The flame at the tip of its tail makes a sound as it burns. You can only hear it in quiet places. Charmeleon. Flame. 3'7", 42 pounds. Tough fights could excite this Pokemon. When excited, it may blow out bluish-white flames. Okay, Charizard. Flame, 5'7", 200 pounds. When expelling a blast of super hot fire, the red flame at the tip of its tail burns more intensely. Squirtle, tiny turtle, 1'8", 20 pounds. Shoots water at prey while in the water. Withdraws into its shell when in danger. War Turtle, a turtle, 3'3", 50 pounds. When tapped, rather, I thought it said trapped then for a minute. When tapped, this Pokemon will pull in its head, but its tail will still stick out a little bit. Blastoise, shellfish, it's 5'3", 189 pounds. Once it takes aim at its enemy, it blasts out water with even more force than a fire hose. Caterpie, it's a worm, it's a foot and 6 pounds. If you touch the feeler on top of its head, it will release a horrible stink to protect itself. Okay, Metapod, it's a cocoon, it's 2'4", 22 pounds, hardens its shell to protect itself. However, a large impact may cause it to pop out of its shell. I don't think the Japanese people understood what imperial measurements are. I mean, I can't hardly imagine a caterpillar or a worm that's a foot tall, or a cocoon that's 2 feet big, or 22 pounds. It's quite ridiculous. Anyway, Butterfree, it's a butterfly of course, 3'7", 71 pounds. Its wings covered with poisonous powders repel water. This allows it to fly in the rain. Okay, Weedle, hairy bug, 1 foot, 7 pounds. Beware of the sharp stinger on its head. It hides in grass and bushes where it eats leaves. Okay, Kakuna, it's a cocoon, it's 2 foot and 22 pounds. Able to move only slightly when endangered. No, able to move only slightly when endangered, rather. It may stick out its stinger and poison its enemy. Quite difficult to read that one for some reason. Did I just read Kakuna? Yeah, I did read that, didn't I? And Beedrill, it's a poison bee. 3'3", 65 pounds. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab its enemy repeatedly. Pidgey. It's a tiny bird, yet it's a foot tall. A tiny bird that's a foot tall. I like to see other birds that are a foot tall, to be honest. Anyway, foot tall, and it's 4 pounds. Very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Pidgeotto. It's a bird, it's 3'7" and 66 pounds. This Pokemon is full of vitality. It constantly flies around its large territory in search of prey. And Pidgeot, it's a bird, it's 4'11", 87 pounds. This Pokemon flies at Mach 2 speed, seeking prey. Its large talons are feared as wicked weapons. Rattata. It's a rat, it's a foot tall, it's 8 pounds in weight, will chew on anything with its fangs. If you see one, it is certain that 40 more live in the area. Raticate, it's a rat, it's 2'4", it's 41 pounds. Its hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers, so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. Spearow, tiny bird. It's a foot tall, 4 pounds, inept at flying high. However, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Fearow, it's a beak, it's 3'11", 84 pounds, a Pokemon that dates back many years. If it senses danger, it flies high and away instantly. Time for Ekans, it's a snake, 6'7" in length. I suppose that must be length rather than height. 15 pounds. The older it gets, the longer it grows. At night, it wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. Arbok, it's a cobra. 11'6" in length, I imagine, 143 pounds. The frightening patterns on its belly have been studied. 6 variations have been confirmed. Pikachu, it's a mouse, it's 1'4", 13 pounds. It keeps its tail raised to monitor its surroundings. If you yank its tail, it will try to bite you. Raichu, it's a mouse, it's 2'7", 66 pounds. When electricity builds up inside its body, it becomes feisty. It also glows in the dark. Is that a scientific term, feisty? Sandshrew, it's a mouse, 2 foot, 26 pounds. Its body is dry. When it gets cold at night, its hide is said to become coated with a fine dew. Sandslash, it's a mouse, 3'3", 65 pounds. It is skilled at slashing enemies with its claws. If broken, they start to grow back in a day. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording, stop it going out of sync. Back in a mo. And we're back. Okay, let's continue. Nidoran female. It's a poison pin, 1'4", 15 pounds. A mild-mannered Pokemon that does not like to fight. Beware, its small horns secrete venom. Nidorina, it's a poison pin, it's 2'7", 44 pounds. When resting deep in its burrow, its thorns always retract. This is proof that it is relaxed. Nidoqueen, it's a drill, 4'3", 132 pounds. Though tough scales cover the sturdy body of this Pokemon, it appears that the scales grow in cycles. Nidoran male, A poison pin, 1 foot 8, £20. Its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. Nidorino, poison pin, 2 foot 11, £43. Its horns contain venom. If they are stabbed into an enemy, the impact makes the poison leak out. Nido King. It's a drill. 4 foot 7, £137. Its steel-like hide adds to its powerful tackle. Its horns are so hard they can pierce a diamond. Clefairy. It's a fairy, 2 feet tall, £17, adored for their cute looks and playfulness. They are thought to be rare as they do not appear often. Well, that's the definition of rare, isn't it? I mean, if you can't find something, it's rare. That's like saying it's thought to be blue because it's blue, or it's thought to be common because they're everywhere. It's just, who writes this? Clefable. It's a fairy, 4 foot 3, £88. They appear to be very protective of their own world. It is a kind of fairy rarely seen by people. Vulpix. It's a fox. It's 2 foot tall, £22. Both its fur and its tails are beautiful. As it grows, the tails split and form more tails. Ninetales. It's a fox also. It's 3 foot 7, £44. According to an enduring legend, 9 noble saints were united and reincarnated as this Pokemon. Jigglypuff. It's a balloon. It's 1 foot 8, £12. It uses its alluring eyes to enrapture its foe. It then sings a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep. Wigglytuff. It's also a balloon, 3 foot 3, £26. Its body is full of elasticity. By inhaling deeply, it can continue to inflate itself without limit. That means it could get to the size of the universe. That's ridiculous. Zubat. It's a bat. It's 2 foot 7, £17. Emits ultrasonic cries while it flies. They act as a sonar used to check for objects in its way. Golbat. It's a bat also. It is 5 foot 3, £121. It attacks in a stealthy manner without warning. Its sharp fangs are used to bite and suck blood. Now for Oddish, it's a weed, 1 foot 8, £12. It may be mistaken for a clump of weeds. If you try to yank it out of the ground, it shrieks horribly. Gloom. It's a weed also. It's 2 foot 7 and £19. Smells incredibly foul. However, around 1 out of 1,000 people enjoy sniffing its nose-bending stink, and they're called perverts. Okay, Vileplume. Flower. 3 foot 11, £41. Flaps its broad flower petals to scatter its poisonous pollen. The flapping sound is very loud. Paris. Mushroom. 1 foot, £12. Burrows under the ground to gnaw on tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorb most of the nutrition. Parasect. It's a mushroom also. 3 foot 3, £65. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushrooms on its back. They appear to do all the thinking. Venonat. Insect. 3 foot 3, £66. Its large eyes act as radars. In a bright place you can see that they are clusters of many tiny eyes. Venomoth. Poison moth. 4 foot 11, £28. The powdery scales on its wings are hard to remove. They also contain poison that leaks out on contact. Diglett. It's a mole. It's 8 inches high, £2. It prefers dark places. It spends most of its time underground, though it may pop up in caves. Dugtrio. Mole. It's 2 foot 4, £73. A team of triplets that can burrow over 60 mph. Due to this, some people think it's an earthquake. Meowth. Scratch cat, 1 foot 4, £9. Appears to be more active at night. It loves round and shiny things. It can't stop from picking them up. Explains Payday. Okay, Persian. Classy cat. It's 3 foot 3, £71. The gem in its forehead glows on its own. It walks with all the grace and elegance of a proud queen. Psyduck. It's a duck. It's 2 foot 7, £43. Always tormented by headaches. It uses psychic powers, but it is not known if it intends to do so. Golduck. Duck. 5 foot 7, £169. Its slim and long limbs end in broad flippers. They are used for swimming gracefully in lakes. Mankey. It's a pig monkey. It's 1 foot 8, £62. An agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. Primeape. Pig monkey. 3 foot 3, £71. It stops being angry only when nobody else is around. To view this moment is very difficult. Growlithe. It's a puppy, 2'4", 42 pounds, a Pokemon with a friendly nature. However, it will bark fiercely at anything invading its territory. Arcanine, legendary. It's 6'3", 342 pounds, a legendary Pokemon in China. Many people are charmed by its grace and beauty while running. Poliwag. It's a tadpole, it's 2 foot and 27 pounds. The direction of the spiral on the belly differs by area. It is more adept at swimming than walking. Poliwhirl. It's a tadpole also, it's 3'3", 44 pounds. Under attack, it uses its belly spiral to put the foe to sleep. It then makes its escape. And Poliwrath, tadpole, 4'3", 119 pounds. Swims powerfully using all the muscles in its body. It can even overtake champion swimmers. Okay, Abra. It's a Psy, it's 2'11" and 43 pounds, sleeps 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it will teleport itself to safety, even as it sleeps. Kadabra, it's a Psy also, it's 4'3", 125 pounds. Many odd things happen if this Pokemon is close by. For example, it makes clocks run backwards. And Alakazam, it's also a Psy. It's 4'11", 106 pounds, a Pokemon that can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why this Pokemon is smart. Marchop, superpower, 2'7", 43 pounds, very powerful in spite of its small size. Its mastery of many types of martial arts make it very tough. Machoke, superpower, 4'11", 155 pounds. The belt around its waist holds back its energy. Without it, this Pokemon would be unstoppable. And Marchamp, superpower, 5'3", 287 pounds. One arm alone can move mountains. Using all 4 arms, this Pokemon fires off awesome punches. Bellsprout, flower. Prefers hot and humid places. It ensnares tiny insects with its vines and devours them. What tiny insects? The only insects that exist are Caterpie, Weedle and Venonat. And Pinsir and Scyther. There aren't any tiny insects. They're over a foot tall. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, Weepinbell. Flycatcher. 3'3", 14 pounds. When hungry, it swallows anything that moves. Its hapless prey is melted inside by strong acids. Victreebel, Flycatcher. 5'7", 34 pounds. Lures prey with the sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is melted in a day, bones and all. Tentacle, Jellyfish. 2'11", 100 pounds. It can sometimes be found all dry and shriveled up on a beach. Toss it back into the sea to revive it. Tentacruel, Jellyfish. It's 5'3", 121 pounds. Its 80 tentacles can stretch and contract freely. They wrap around prey and weaken it with poison. Geodude. It's a rock. It's 1'4", 44 pounds. Commonly found near mountains, near mountain trails, etc. If you step on one by accident, it gets angry. Well, who wouldn't get angry? Graveler, rock. 3'3", 232 pounds. Often seen rolling down mountain trails. Obstacles are just things to roll straight over, not avoid. And Golem. Megaton, 4'7", 662 pounds. Once it sheds its skin, its body turns tender and whitish. Its hide hardens when it's exposed to air. Ponyta, Firehorse. 3'3", 66 pounds. Capable of jumping incredibly high. Its hooves and sturdy legs absorb the impact of a hard landing. Rapidash, Firehorse. 5'7", 209 pounds. Just loves to run. If it sees something faster than itself, it will give chase at top speed. Slowpoke, Dopey. It's 3'11", 79 pounds. Incredibly slow and sluggish. It is quite content to loll about without worrying about the time. Slowbro, Hermit Crab. 5'3", 173 pounds. Lives lazily by the sea. If the shelter on its tail comes off, it becomes a Slowpoke again. That's interesting. Magnemite. It's a magnet. It's 1 foot and 13 pounds. It is born with the ability to defy gravity. It floats in air on powerful electromagnetic waves. Magneton. It's a magnet. 3'3", 132 pounds. Generates strange radio signals. It raises the temperature by 3.6 Fahrenheit degrees within 3,300 feet. Weird. Farfetch'd. Wild duck. 2'7", 33 pounds. Lives where reedy plants grow. They are rarely seen, so it's thought their numbers are decreasing. Doduo, twin bird. 4'7", 86 pounds. Its short wings make flying difficult. Instead, this Pokemon runs at high speed on developed legs. Dodrio, triple bird. It's 5'11", 188 pounds. One of Doduo's 2 heads splits to form a unique species. It runs close to 40 mph in prairies. Seal. Sea lion, 3'7", 198 pounds. Loves freezing cold conditions. Relishes swimming in a frigid climate of around 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Dugong. Sea lion. It's 5'7", 265 pounds. Its entire body is a snowy white, unharmed by even intense cold. It swims powerfully in icy waters. Grimer. Sludge. 2'11", 66 pounds. Made of hardened sludge. It smells too putrid to touch. Even weeds won't grow in its path. Muck. Sludge. 3'11", 66 pounds. Smells so awful it can cause fainting. Through degeneration it lost its sense of smell. Shelder, it's a bivalve, whatever that is. It's 1 foot tall, 9 pounds. The shell can withstand any attack. However, when it is open, the tender body is exposed. Cloyster, it's a bivalve also. 4'11", 292 pounds. For protection, it uses its harder than diamond shell. It also shoots spikes from the shell. Ghastly, it's a gas. 4'3", 0.2 pounds. Said to appear in decrepit, deserted buildings. It has no real shape as it appears to be made of a gas. Haunter. It's a gas. 5'3", 0.2 pounds. By licking it saps the victim's life. It causes shaking that won't stop until the victim's demise. Gengar. It's a shadow. It's 4'11" and 89 pounds. A Gengar is close by if you feel a sudden chill. It may be trying to lay a curse on you. Okay, Onyx, a rock snake. It's 28 foot 10 inches, 463 pounds. Burrows at high speed in search of food. The tunnels it leaves are used as homes by Diglets. Drowsy. It's hypnosis. 3'3", 71 pounds. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it has eaten in the past. Hypno. It's hypnosis. 5'3", 167 pounds. Avoid eye contact if you come across one. It will try to put you to sleep by using its pendulum. Crabby. It's a river crab. It's 1'4", 14 pounds. Its pincers are superb weapons. They sometimes break off during battle, but they grow back fast. Kingler. It's pincer. 4'3", 132 pounds. One claw grew massively and as hard as steel. It has 10,000 HP strength. However, it is too heavy. Voltorb. It's a ball. 1'8", 23 pounds. It is said to camouflage itself as a Pokeball. It will self-destruct with very little stimulus. Electrode. It's a ball. It's 3'11", 147 pounds. How can it disguise itself as a Pokeball when it's over a foot big? Stores electrical energy inside its body. Even the slightest shock could trigger a huge explosion. Execute. Egg. It's 1'4", 6 pounds. The heads attract each other and spin around. There must be 6 heads for it to maintain balance. Executor. It's a coconut. It's 6'7", 265 pounds. Its cries are very noisy. This is because each of the 3 heads thinks about whatever it likes. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment again. Going to stop the audio going out of sync. And we're back. Okay, Cubone. It's a lonely, 1'4", 14 pounds. Wears the skull of its deceased mother. One of its mother hasn't died. Its cries echo inside the skull and come out as a sad melody. Marowak, Bone Keeper. It's 3'3", 99 pounds. Small and weak, this Pokemon is adept with its bone club. It has grown more vicious over the ages. Hitmonlee, it's a kicking. It's 4'11", 110 pounds. When kicking, the sole of its foot turns as hard as a diamond on impact and destroys its enemy. Hitmonchan, it's a punching. It's 4'7", 111 pounds. Punches in corkscrew fashion. It can punch its way through a concrete wall in the same way as a drill. Okay, Lickitung. It's a licking. It's 3'11", 144 pounds. Its tongue spans almost 7 feet and moves more freely than its forelegs. Its licks can cause paralysis. Koffing. Yeah, unfortunately, the Lickitung I caught didn't have lick because I caught it at level 55. There's no other choice really. I have to have it at level 55 because it's in the Celadon Cave, so it wiped over lick for me. Anyway, Koffing. Poison gas. It's 2 feet tall, 2 pounds in weight. In hot places, its internal gases could expand and explode without any warning. Be very careful. Weezing, poison gas. It's 3'11", 21 pounds. It lives and grows by absorbing dust, germs, and poison gases that are contained in toxic waste and garbage. Rhyhorn, Spikes. It's 3'3", 254 pounds. A Pokemon with a one-track mind. Once it charges, it won't stop running until it falls asleep. Rhydon, it's a drill. 6'3", 265 pounds. Walks on its hind legs, shows signs of intelligence. Its armor-like hide even repels molten lava. Chansey, egg. 3'7", 76 pounds. A gentle and kind-hearted Pokemon that shares its nutritious eggs if it sees an injured Pokemon. Tangela, vine. 3'3", 77 pounds. Its identity is obscured by masses of thick blue vines. The vines are said never to stop growing. Kangaskhan, it's a parent. 7'3", 176 pounds. Raises its young in its belly pouch. Won't run from any fight to keep its young protected. That's they won't run. Yeah, won't run. Horsey. That doesn't make any sense. Surely it should run to keep its young protected, not it won't run, because that puts its young in more danger. Anyway, it's a dragon. Horsey's a dragon. It's 1'4", 18 pounds. If it senses any danger, it will vigorously spray water on a special type of ink from its mouth. Seadra. It's a dragon. 3'11", 55 pounds. Touching the back fin causes numbness. It hooks its tail to coral to stay in place while sleeping. Goldeen. It's a goldfish. It's 2 feet tall, 33 pounds. When it is time for them to lay eggs, they can be seen swimming up rivers and falls in large groups. Seeking. It's a goldfish. 4'3", 86 pounds. It is the male's job to make a nest by carving out boulders in a stream using the horn on its head. Staryu. It's a star shape. It's 2'7", 76 pounds. As long as the centre section is unharmed, it can grow back fully, even if it is chopped to bits. How gruesome. Starmie. It's a mysterious. It's 3'7", 176 pounds. The centre section is named the core. People think it is communicating when it glows in 7 colours. Mr. Mime. It's a barrier. 4'3", 120 pounds. Always practices its pantomime act. How ridiculous. It makes enemies believe something exists that really doesn't. It's an animal, that's a pantomime act. Anyway, Scyther. It's a mantis. It's 4'11", 123 pounds. Leaps out of tall grass and slices prey with its scythes. The movement looks like that of a ninja. Jinx. It's a human shape. It's 4'7", 90 pounds. Appears to move to a rhythm of its own, as if it were dancing. It wiggles its hips as it walks. Electabuzz. It's electric. It's 3'7", 66 pounds. If a major power outage occurs, it is certain that this Pokemon has eaten electricity at a power plant. Okay, Magmar. It's a Spitfire. 4'3", 98 pounds. Born in an active volcano, its body is always cloaked in flames, so it looks like a big ball of fire. Goodness gracious. Pinsir. It's a stag beetle. It's 4'11", 121 pounds. Grips its prey in its pincers and squeezes hard. It can't move if it's cold, so it lives in warm places. Okay, Tauros. It's a wild bull. 4'7", 195 pounds. A rowdy Pokemon with a lot of stamina. Once running, it won't stop until it hits something. Magikarp. Fish. 2'11", 22 pounds. Famous for being very unreliable. It can be found swimming in seas, lakes, rivers, and shallow puddles. Gyarados. Atrocious. 21 feet 4 inches, 518 pounds. Brutally vicious and enormously destructive. Known for totally destroying cities in ancient times. Lapras. Transport. 8'2", 485 pounds. A gentle soul that can read the minds of people. It can ferry people across the sea on its back. Ditto. Transform. A foot tall, 9 pounds. When it spots an enemy, its body transfigures into an almost perfect copy of its opponent. Eevee. Evolution. It's 1 foot tall, 14 pounds. Its genetic code is unstable, so it could evolve in a variety of ways. There are only a few alive. And there are more alive with Gameshark. Vaporeon. It's a bubble jet, 3'3", 64 pounds. Its cell structure is similar to water molecules. It will melt away and become invisible in water. Jolteon, lightning, is 2'7", 54 pounds. A sensitive Pokemon that easily becomes sad or angry. Every time its mood changes, it charges power. Flareon. It's a flame. 2 foot 11, 55 pounds. It has a flame chamber inside its body. It inhales and blows out fire that is over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a pity it doesn't do that in battle, rather than just ember or fire spin. Anyway, Porygon. It's a virtual. It's 2 foot 7, 80 pounds. The only Pokemon people anticipate can fly into space. None has managed the feat yet, however. Okay, time for Omanyte. Spiral. 1 foot 4, 17 pounds. An ancient Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It swims by cleverly twisting its 10 tentacles about. Omastar. Spiral. 3 foot 3, 77 pounds. Sharp beaks ring its mouth. Its shell was too big for it to move freely, so it became extinct. Kabuto. Shellfish. 1 foot 8, 25 pounds. A Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It uses the eyes on its back while hiding on the seafloor. Kabutops. It's a shellfish, 4 foot 3, 89 pounds. A slim and fast swimmer. It slices its prey with its sharp sickles and drinks the body fluids. Yuck. How can it do that in water? Aerodactyl. Wouldn't the fluids all sort of get swept away? Aerodactyl is a fossil. It's 5 foot 11 and 130 pounds. A savage Pokemon that died out in ancient times. It was resurrected using DNA taken from amber. Snorlax. It's sleeping. 6 foot 11, 1,014 pounds. Will eat anything, even if the food happens to be a little mouldy. It never gets an upset stomach. Articuno. Freeze. 5 foot 7, 122 pounds. A legendary bird Pokemon. It freezes water that is contained in winter air and makes it snow. Zapdos. Electric. 5 foot 3, 116 pounds. This legendary bird Pokemon is said to appear when the sky turns dark and lightning showers down. Moltres. Flame. 6 foot 7, 132 pounds. A legendary bird Pokemon. As it flaps its flaming wings, even the night sky will turn red. Dratini. It's a dragon. It's 5 foot 11, 7 pounds. The existence of this mythical Pokemon was only recently confirmed by a fisherman who caught one. Dragonair. It's a dragon. It's 13 pounds it's 13 foot 1. It's 36 pounds. According to a witness, its body was surrounded by a strange aura that gave it a mythical look. Dragonite. It's a dragon. It's 7 foot 3, 463 pounds. It is said that this Pokemon lives somewhere in the sea and that it flies. However, it is only a rumour. Mewtwo. It's a genetic. It's 6 foot 7, 269 pounds. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however, its size and disposition are vastly different. And finally, Mew. It's a new species. 1 foot 4, 9 pounds. When viewed through a microscope, this Pokemon's short, fine, delicate hair can be seen. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to end the video there. Just going to go back to the Pokemon Center. Next video, I'm going to be showing some interesting Gameshark cheats. 2 interesting Gameshark cheats. I don't need to do that. Alright, so, yep, Pokedex done. We're nearly finished with this series. Nearly finished, I promise you. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.